All right, so now we are putting the potatoes in the ground. What I do, this is 4x8 raised bed. So I dig a trench and I stack them pretty close together just so they're not touching, because the dirt is going to go in between her. And the only reason why I do that is because I don't want them to rot. If I wasn't worried about that, and then I would actually put them close together. See, the soil here has a lot of worms in it, but we are going to plant 2 rows in each raised bed. So this is the first raised bed that we'll do, and here's the potatoes. I put them in sawdust to help the wounds heal a little bit better where I cut them. So if you do that, it just produces a little bit of scab on there. That's a pro tip. And I just get the sawdust from under my circular saw for where I do all my cutting for all the projects. So after I'm done with all the sawdust, I'll actually sprinkle it all on top. It'll help maintain moisture in the soil. So I'm going to put them in the trenches. I already did this one. I'm going to do this one, and then you'll see how I kind of mound it up afterwards. All right, so the 2 mounds are done. Let's see if we can kind of see. They're about 6 inches up. And yeah, that's what they look like. So I put both brown potatoes in both those, and like I said, look at the worms in this soil. Here's one right here. Here's one right here. The worms are great in our soil, and that's really a testament from our composting more than anything else. And we are going to make more videos about how I compost. I do a very unorthodox composting method. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to be like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could put that in compost. But our composting really feeds the soil and also feeds the worms, and it's a very rejuvenative, if that's a word, thing. And you have to have good compost to have good soil, and I think that we do that. So I put all the browns in there. So I had yellow potatoes and I had brown potatoes, and then I still have all my purple potatoes that I did not put in the ground. So now I'm going to do the purple potatoes in this garden bed right here. And on top of my garden bed, I'm sorry for the wind, I live in Ohio. So on top of the garden bed, every fall, we put a layer of leaf on. So about 1 inch or 2 of leaves, and then as we stir those in, everything breaks down eventually and helps the soil. So we put our compost in there in the spring with the leaves, and there's ashes. You see the gray? That's ashes from our wood stoves. So we put that in there. So, yep, it all helps. But there you go. There you have it. That's potatoes.